try and throw for it here. He has his target. It's Addison. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins. And he's got it. 15 more there, and they're on a run. It's another 1st down. Madison is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. They snap it to Herbert. And it's going to be batted down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. And it's been a quarter dominated.
Right, get out. Keep it a stay.
Cousins. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Running on first down, Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike. Forced out to his left. Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. Here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before it. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Alexander Madison in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Joseph now to have the PAT. And it is now 21-0. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. A final shot before the break for Herbert, escaping the pressure right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Back to the air. Herbert on second down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Danielle Hunter getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Allen, the man in motion left. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. This is swung out to Eckler. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there.
I think that call was made not so much to try to get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on third. Oh, the return is Powell. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
Right.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Jefferson going to go in motion right. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He has his target. It's Addison. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. To the air again, it's Cousins. Flushed out right. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
AJ. That nigga working the house, man.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
3rd and long for Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson, 32 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But and now off to the races down the right side. Finding room at midfield. Now he's free at the 35. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. Herbert on first down now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. On third down, here's Eckler. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth down. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Escaping the pressure right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
All right, now here we go.
Cousins now to throw on first down. This is caught by Addison, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. First down, here's Cousins. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Throw caught there by Osborne. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Cousins now. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. And they are going to
they ain't gonna be doing.
Again, yet another touchdown as they just